What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. We got a quick one here from the Telegraph that states Nigel Farage and Richard Tice are planning to throw a £100,000 party in Parliament Square to mark the UK's exit from the EU, with up to 10,000 Brexiteers in attendance, which, if this actually happens, I will probably attend myself. The article reads, Nigel Farage is planning to host a £100,000 Brexit celebration party in Parliament Square, with fireworks, bands and comedians to mark the moment Britain leaves the European Union later this month. The party in Westminster, under the watchful eye of Churchill's statue on Friday, January 31st, will culminate at 11 p.m, when campaigners and MPs hope Big Ben will bong to mark the moment the UK brings down the curtain on its 45-year membership of the EU. Richard Tice, the Brexit Party chairman, and Mr Farage are applying to the Greater London Assembly, which licenses events on the square, to stage the event, which could culminate with a fireworks display similar to New Year's Eve. I doubt it, they spent a few million on the New Year's Eve celebration fireworks. I don't think it will be anything similar to that, but it will be quite nice, unless of course they get some massive donations then. Maybe it will be of a similar size, but £100,000 is nowhere near enough to match New Year's Eve. Organised under the cross-party Leave Means Leave banner, between 5,000 and 10,000 members of the public are expected to attend. Each will be charged a small ticket price to cover costs, although some donors are expected to help pay for it. Every attendee will receive a special memento to mark the day. The plan is to celebrate with bands, singers and speeches by key Brexiteers such as Mr Farage. Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, will be invited, Mr Farage told the Sunday Telegraph. January 31st is a moment to celebrate when the establishment have been beaten by the people. We will invite people from all parties and business figures. They will be asked to join the celebration. There will be a few short speeches, but they won't be very political. It will be celebratory. There will be music and singing. It will be a good-natured, upbeat, optimistic, genuine celebration with no direct political edge whatsoever. So just essentially a celebration of being British and free from the European Union. Mr Tice said he hoped the plans could be approved by the GLA this week. He said Brexiteers should celebrate this historic moment in our nation's democratic history. Parliament Square, under the watchful eye of Churchill, is the right place to lead the commemorations. No, I don't think it would be. Though it has Big Ben, and of course Parliament is there and it was a political issue technically, I do feel the party should be held outside of London. The majority of Leave voters are not located in London, we are of the minority here, so I feel it could have been held somewhere where the Leave vote is much stronger. And that might also make it easier for people to get to, since you pay the obvious premium when you travel into London via any transport. It's more expensive to travel here than it would have been to a smaller city or town, and might have even been easier to hold it there. I mean, in one sense it's okay because I'm in London and it's quite close to me, but thinking about the rest of the country, and especially my viewers, they are not mainly located in London, so it being outside of London would have been more beneficial to more people, I feel. Mr Tice said he expected many thousands of Brexiteers to attend the celebration. Yeah, I expect they probably will. Members of the public will be able to apply for tickets online so they can be vetted to deter troublemakers and pay a small ticket price. I don't know about the vetting procedure, that seems a bit strange, but deterring troublemakers I suppose is a good idea. Mr Tice said a number of donors were very enthusiastic about sponsoring it. He said if there is a ticket price, we want it to be extraordinarily affordable, almost zero. Anyone attending would receive a special memento to mark the evening, Mr Tice said, although he declined to give further details. The Greater London Assembly will consider the application for the celebration this week. Mr Tice previously organised the 30,000 people rally for Brexit in Parliament Square on March 29th, the original Brexit date. Dominic Frisby, a Brexit supporting comedian, as well as other Brexit artists, will entertain the crowds. Mr Tice added, we are expecting people to apply to want to be on the gig. Yeah, I expect there will be plenty of people that would love to do that. Perhaps they should get some Ramonas down there to celebrate Brexit with us, just for a laugh. MPs next week will debate an amendment tabled by Eurosceptic MPs campaigning for Big Ben to be legally required to bong Britain out of the EU at 11 PM on January the 31st. Previous attempts were blocked by John Bercow in his time as Commons Speaker, as he also chaired the Parliamentary Commission that presides over decisions about the Great Bell in Parliament's Elizabeth Tower, because as we know, he's a biased Ramonin shitweasel. But that is the end of the article there, and I'm happy it's possible there could be a party at the end of this month to celebrate us leaving the EU. I'm glad someone's doing it, providing of course the Greater London Authority allow them to. If they don't, I hope they change the venue to somewhere else so this party can still be held. Because like I said, I feel it should have been held outside of London anyway. But well done to Nigel Farage and Richard Tice and whoever else is behind it, because I'm sure it's not just them two, for putting this on, or at least attempting to. This country should be able to celebrate it gaining its freedom from the European Union. Now, I'm going to end the video there, guys. There's not much more to say about it. Hopefully, if this party goes ahead, we'll all be able to attend and enjoy ourselves. Now, before I go, I want to thank our PayPal, Patreon, Subscribestar, and YouTube members for supporting the channel, along with everyone who watches my videos. Remember to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe with the notification bell, and share this video as it helps the channel a lot. And I will see you all in the next one.
And Corbyn neutral by Christmas.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires, and that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.
Ramon! Ramon!